This is my 2014 Tesla Model S, and for the past week I've been putting it through absolute hell. Temperatures as low as minus 33 degrees Celsius, no garage, no charging, and no mercy. I wanted to see what really happens when you freeze an electric car solid in the middle of a brutal Canadian winter. Does the battery survive? Does the heater still work? Can it even drive after sitting frozen for a week? And most importantly, should you ever try this? Stick around, because what I discovered might change the way you think about EVs in the cold. Okay, here's where we're starting at. Battery's at 83%, and it is minus 26 Celsius. And for this week, it's going to continue to be quite cold. So let's see what happens to this car while it sits outside all week, not being plugged in. We started this test on January the 18th, and this is a graph for the temperatures for the remainder of the week. The high temperature on the first day was around minus 20 Celsius. The low temperature was around minus 30. And as you can see, as the week progresses, the temperatures simply got colder for the first couple of days, and then they started to warm up. Okay, let's do a little update here on the car. It's been more than 36 hours now since I parked it outside. The temperature's never exceeded minus 25 Celsius. Currently in the morning, it's minus 33 Celsius, so pretty chilly. And you can see our battery has dropped to 74%. And there's a little blue snowflake beside the battery indicating that it is cold as well. We've dropped our overall battery charge because it's been warming up the battery, but otherwise it seems to be surviving so far. It says interior climate minus 23. I think that is incorrect because it is actually quite a bit colder outside. So in any case, I'll show you the current temperature here on the screen, and we'll give you another update. I try not to do too many updates on the car because every time I access the car through the app, I wake it up, which causes it to use more battery power. So I try not to do too many updates, but I'll do a couple throughout the week here and see where we're at and see how we finish the week. Okay, that's the update for today. So here's our graph again of the temperatures throughout the week. You can see there on Saturday, that's the day we started. And then we just gave the update for Monday, where it went down as low as minus 33 Celsius or minus 27 Fahrenheit. Then it got slightly warmer for the next couple days, and we're going to give you an update now on Thursday. Okay, a couple more days have passed now, so let's take a look at what's happened with the car. It's been fairly cold. I'll have a indicator here on the screen of what the temperatures have been, but now the battery is down to 68%. We've still got that little snowflake beside the battery. And yeah, so it's been pretty cold, so obviously the car's been using some power to keep the systems operating and warm. But this is where we're at for now. Again, I'm trying not to wake up the car too much just because I want to avoid using extra battery with my waking it up. But I think it is worthwhile to have occasional updates like this. And it's been quite a few days, so this is where we're at for today. Okay, we'll wait a couple more days and see what happens. As you can see here, after update number 2, the temperatures did rise a fair bit as well. They came actually close to 0 degrees Celsius for a high during the day, which also caused some interior warming of the vehicle, which also caused some of the snow to melt on top of it. But it's been now 8 days, so we'll check it out and see how it looks. Okay, it's actually been 8 days since we parked the car here. So let's see if we can get past the glaciation here and get into it. I got the, all right. Aha, window is frozen. Window doesn't go down. Okay, let's pop in here. Okay, looks like the dashboard went to sleep, so we'll just wait for that to wake up. Here we go. Okay, so after 8 days sitting outside, it's gone down to 62%. And throughout the week, the temperature changed significantly. It's actually a lot warmer right now. You can see -4, which is the outdoor temperature. It was minus, I think, 33 when we parked it here. So I'll try and dig up the temperatures throughout the week, but let's see if it will start now. I'll press the foot pedal, brake pedal. Yeah. Okay. And we do have a regen message there. Braking temporarily reduced. And you can see there's a yellow dashed line there that's indicate our power limit as well. So we've got a regen limit and a power limit. Okay, and my door is still open. There we go. Okay, and I guess, yeah, so let's see if it will. I need to scrape all this off, but let's see if it'll go into drive. Yeah, it goes into drive. Yeah, it does move forward a bit. So next step is clean it off, and I'm going to take it back home and plug it in, and let's see how long it takes to start charging. Right now, when regen is dead, that also means it will not recharge, but as you drive, it will increase the battery temperature and therefore increase regen, which therefore increases how much it will recharge. So let me take some time to clean this, scrape this off, and then we'll head on home, and I'll give you an update once we get there. Okay, we made it home. It's only 19.2 kilometers away, and we're down to 53%, but you can see now our power meter has increased. The power limitation has increased a little bit. That's the dotted line on the top of the dash there. And then there's another dotted line just below the orange bar there. That is our regen limit. And earlier on, we had a message said there's no regen. Well, now there is some regen, and it's just below 0, or just above 0. So it's somewhere around, I don't know, 6 or something like that kilowatts. So if I was to go straight to a supercharger now, I'd only get 6 kilowatts. But the reality is here, I'm just coming home and I don't even have a 6 kilowatt charger. So I'm just going to plug it straight in and charge it up overnight, and it'll be ready for me in the morning. So let me just do that right now. Okay, we plugged it in now, and my charging station maxes out at 4 kilowatts there, 16 amps, 240 volts. So that's what it's doing. It says 24 hours for recharge here. That's because I'm sitting in the car and I've got the climate control on, so the climate control is adjusting that. So I just shut off the climate control, so it's readjusting as time remaining. But in any case, the car seemed to do okay with sitting there for 8 days outside in all kinds of temperatures, as low as -33 Celsius, or that's around minus, I don't know, 30 Fahrenheit. So that's this last update from the car. Let's summarize our details. So let's just talk about what happened over the week. We started out with 83% state of charge, and we left it outside for 8 days, unplugged, and temperatures as low as -33 degrees Celsius, -27 Fahrenheit. And the car really didn't show any impact at all. It just sat there, and it did use some battery power. It went from 83% down to 61% after those 8 days. And so it uses 22%, but you can see during the first update and the second update, it used more power, and then after the second update, it used a lot less power. So, of course, it uses more battery when it's trying to keep the battery warm in those extremely cold temperatures, but once it warmed up, it was less of an issue. So it was really a non-event. I mean, I just got into the car, scraped off the windows, and was able to drive away again just like normal. So that's what happens to a 2014 Tesla Model S when it's left outside in a Canadian winter for 8 days. Hopefully you found this video interesting or informative. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you can give me a thumbs up and also consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.